Welcome back, friends, with another movie reaction. Today we are watching The Lion King, and I want to be very, very clear. I have seen this movie before. It was when I was 3 years old, and so it was nearly 30 years ago. And my parents said I actually fell asleep in the movie theater, but I don't know what I missed. I still know the general gist of the story, and I remember two of the songs. The opening one, Zapenya, and Hakuna Matata. And I remember two lines from the movie, Remember Who You Are and Long Live the King. But the people on Patreon voted for it, so they wanted to see me watch this again for the first time since I was a toddler. So let's check it out. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps with the channel, and let's get started. I'm not gonna try and sing along. This came out in the early 1990s? I'm impressed. Whoa. I feel like with recent Disney movies, they're not even like that visually stunning. Oh yeah, this monkey! I forgot about him! Man, Mufasa is such a dilf. You've been marked for life. Light shining down on him. Aren't lions predators for some of these animals? Adorable. What do I feel like it's about to die? Oh, guess I remembered some stuff.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your food?
What do you want?
I'm here to announce that King Mufasa's on his way. He's as mad as a hippo with a hernia. Don't look at me that way.
Scar.
Oh.
Drop him.
He's in his mouth.
Impeccable timing, Your Majesty.
Oh, I feel simply awesome.
Oh.
Turn your back on me, Scar.
Oh no, Mufasa. Perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
What am I going to do with him?
He'd make a very handsome throw rug.
Zazu.
And just think, whenever he gets dirty, you could take him out and beat him.
Should have done that, shouldn't you? Man, I did not know how to appreciate this when I was 3 years old.
Your son was awake.
Dad. Aww, that was cute.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Wow. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond our borders. You must never go there, Simba.
Scheming little brother.
Uncle Scar, guess what?
I despise guessing games.
Hey, Uncle Scar, when I'm king,
He looks so fed
what
up.
will I make you?
A monkey's uncle. He didn't show you what's beyond that rise at the northern border.
Well, no. He said I can't go there.
And he's absolutely right. It's far too dangerous. Only the bravest...
Manipulation. Manipulation.
An elephant graveyard is no place for a young prince.
Elephant graveyard.
An elephant what? Whoa.
Oh no.
I've said too much.
Oh, just look at you two, little seeds of romance blossoming in the savannah. Your parents will be thrilled. One day you two are going to be married.
Yuck.
It's a tradition going back generations.
Well, when I'm king, that'll be the first thing to go. I'm gonna
Whoa.
be a mighty king, so enemies
So much
beware.
color all of a sudden. Oh, are we ditching him now? Whoa. Whoa. Ow, ow.
Oh, yeah? Ha!
Oh. Ooh.
Danger.
Ooh.
Danger again.
Damn.
This is it. We made it. Come on, let's go check it out.
Oh.
The only only checking out you will do would be to check out of here.
I laugh in the face of danger.
Oh. Hyenas.
I know you. You're Mufasa's little stooge.
I, madam, am the king's major domo.
And that would make you...
Future king. You told me they're nothing but slobbering, mangy, stupid poachers.
Stay on the oopid stay.
Who you calling oopid stay?
My. Oh,
Their pick Latin's not bad. Oh, man. No hesitation. Ooh. Oh, I think you pissed him off.
That was it?
Oh.
If you ever come near my son again,
Oh, this is your son?
Oh.
Yes, sire?
Take Nala home. I've got to teach my son a lesson.
Oh. Things very different in the animal kingdom. Whoa.
I was just trying to be brave like you.
I'm only brave when I have to be. Simba,
Oh, wow.
I thought I might lose you.
Oh, I guess even kings get scared, huh?
Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Heck of a way to tell him that you will die someday. Just came sooner than you thought.
I don't think you really deserve this. I
Oh.
practically gift-wrapped those cubs for you, and you couldn't even dispose of them.
Damn. Jeez.
A shining era is tiptoeing nearer.
Do they understand what's gonna happen?
Just listen to teacher.
Yeah, be prepared.
They don't know what for what.
For what?
For the death of the king.
Why, is he sick?
No, fool, we're gonna kill him.
Teeth and ambition are bared. Dang. These lyrics are real good. You could test it out. That was something.
Mufasa, quick! Stampede in the gorge. Simba's down there.
Simba,
There on that tree!
Hold on, Simba!
Ooh. Oh man.
Long live the king.
I thought because I remembered it wouldn't be so sad.
Dad? Dad, come on. You gotta get up. Help! Somebody!
Why doesn't Scar finish him here?
Simba, what have you done?
It's not his fault. Oh wow.
You tried to save me. What am I gonna do?
Run away, Simba. Run. Run away and never return.
Should have killed him.
Kill him.
Oh. Probably should have done it yourself though. Whoa! Surprised you survived that.
Hey, there he goes. There he goes. So go get him. And if he comes back, we'll kill him. Yeah! You hear that? If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
So they're gonna lie to Scar, say they got the job done. Oh!
Hey, Timon!
You better come look. I think it's still alive. Jeez, it's a lion. Run, Pumbaa, move it. Hey, Timon, it's just a little lion. Lions eat guys like us. But he's so little. He's gonna get bigger. Maybe he'll be on our side. I got it. What if he's on our side? You know, having a lion around...
Oh my god.
You okay, kid?
I guess so.
You nearly died. I saved you. Well, Pumbaa helped. Kid, what's eating you? Nothing. He's at the top of the food chain. You gotta put your behind in your past. No. I mean... Amateur. Lie down before you hurt yourself. You gotta put your past behind you.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Filed him down so he's not dangerous to them.
If you live with us, you have to eat like us. Hey, this looks like a good spot to rustle up some grub.
Ew, what's
Oh, yeah.
No rules, no responsibilities. Ooh, the green film kind.
Swallowed it.
It's satisfying.
It means no worries
For the rest of your days. What is the lifespan of a lion? Oh, and this pair is just page clean. Oh, Zazu.
No, I would never have had to do this for Mufasa.
What? What did you say?
Nothing.
You know the law. Never ever mention that name.
Hey, boss!
What is it this time?
We got a bone to pick with you. I'll handle this.
Literal bone.
There's no food, no water.
Oh, eat Zazu.
Oh, you wouldn't
Oh.
me.
Timon. Yeah? Ever wonder what those sparkly dots are up there? They're fireflies. I always thought they were balls of gas burning billions of miles away.
Pumbaa's a smart one. You remember.
Well,
Yeah?
somebody once told me that the great kings of the past are up there.
Who told you something like that?
Yeah.
Wind carried it that far?
Simba? He's alive! He's alive!
Ooh.
It is time!
Did the hyenas expand their search? Oh no, the lionesses. Oh! That's Nala, right? Oh, damn.
Hey!
Oh.
What's going on? She's gonna eat me! Huh? Whoa! Jeez! See, I told you he'd come in handy.
Ooh, pinned again.
Nala?
Haha.
Simba?
Aw.
It's like you're back from the dead. You don't know how much this will mean to everyone. What it means to me.
Him, her, alone. What's wrong with that? I can see what's happening. What? They don't
Won't.
have a clue.
She turned away from me.
I think you all know what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
But what I can't decide.
Oh, he gets to be on top for once. Those are some come hither eyes if I've ever seen any.
In short, our pal is doomed.
Aww.
You're the king.
Nala, we've been through this. I'm not the king. Scar is.
Simba, he let the hyenas take over the Pride Lands.
What? It doesn't matter. Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Look, sometimes bad
Simba
things
needs a therapist.
Simba.
and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you're starting to sound like my father.
Good. At least one of us does.
Listen, you think you can just show up and tell me how to live my life? You said you'd always be there for me. But you're not.
Oh man. I was joking, but he does need a therapist. There are no such thing as lion therapists, unfortunately. What is happening? Oh.
Creepy little monkey. Will you stop following me? Who are you?
The question is, who are you? You don't even know who you are.
Oh, and I suppose you know.
Sure do. You're Mufasa's boy. Bye.
Bye. Bye. When was the last time you heard his father's name?
You knew my father?
Correction. I know your father.
No.
He's alive, and I'll show him to you. You follow old Rafiki. He knows the way. Come on.
Fiki. It's just my reflection with a ripple.
You see, he
Ooh.
lives in
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
You have forgotten me.
No. How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
No! Please! Don't leave me! Father! Don't leave me.
you. What was that?
What was that?
Very peculiar.
I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long.
Wait!
Ow!
Yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah! You see? Good! Get out of here!
Oh, Rafiki's kind of great.
Hey, wake up.
Ah!
It's okay. Whoa!
You won't find him here! The king has returned.
David, Simba's gone back to challenge Scar.
Who?
Scar.
Who's got a scar?
No. It's his uncle.
The monkey's his uncle?
No!
Simba's gone back to challenge his uncle to take his place as king.
Oh.
You want to help? Who would have thought things could get so bad without humans involved? Eh?
I didn't want to believe you.
What made you come back?
I finally got some sense knocked into me,
Literally.
and I've got the bump to prove it. Timon! Pumbaa, what are you doing here?
They kept pace with
Service, my liege.
Simba and Nala.
We're gonna fight your uncle for this? I hate hyenas.
So what's your plan for getting past those guys?
Live bait.
Good idea.
Hey. If you're hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, eat my buddy Pumbaa here because he has a treat.
What the heck? Wait. Oh god. Ooh.
Scar, there is no food. The herds have moved on.
No, you're just not looking hard enough.
It's over. There is nothing left.
I thought he had the brains.
Mufasa was you.
I'm 10 times the king Mufasa was.
Ooh.
Mufasa! It's me.
Simba, you're alive.
Simba.
Oh,
I'm a little surprised.
he's so slimy.
You're alive.
Either step down or fight.
Oh, must this all end in violence? I'd hate to be responsible for the death of a family member. Tell them who is responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
I am.
Oh.
You see, he admits it. Murderer.
No!
Kind of murder.
It's an accident!
If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. It's your fault he's dead.
Whoa.
Do you deny it? And now everyone knows.
Playing psychological games.
Simba!
Whoa.
I killed Mufasa.
Murderer!
I did it.
So they can hear you.
I killed Mufasa.
Rafiki! What the heck? He's freaking Bruce Lee. Simba wasn't a murderer before.
Simba, I am family. It's the hunters who are the real enemy.
Ooh.
Run.
Oh.
Run away, Scar. And never return.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
My friends.
Friends? I thought he said we were the enemy.
Let me explain. No, you don't understand. No, I didn't mean... No, I didn't perhaps no.
Whoa. How long did this take? Aww. Oh. Wow. I really did not remember a lot of this movie. I had forgotten so much of this movie after 30 years, but even the parts I remembered hit in a completely different way, which is to be expected. I think when I was 3, Hakuna Matata was a carefree song about letting go of your troubles, and it might have seemed like a good idea and a good approach to life and its difficulties, but watching it now, I'm like, oh no, Simba is just repressing all of his pain, pretending it doesn't exist, and choosing to avoid responsibilities and just kick back and relax instead. That's what the song is about? Go to therapy, Simba. I'm mostly joking. Unfortunately, therapy doesn't exist in the animal kingdom. There are people who hire therapists for their pets. I don't know how effective that is, but whatever the case, the point is that Simba does not have access to that kind of service right now. And he does get a dad in the clouds, though, to remind him of who he is. So this movie focuses in on the idea and concept of self-identity and what it takes to be who you truly are. And I think there are moments here and there that exemplify that, such as Simba deciding to go back home and face his past. But the most pivotal moment that almost feels understated is near the end when Scar is trying to goad out the truth from Simba that he killed Mufasa. Simba comes forward in front of everybody and admits it. Scar asked who is responsible, and he says, I am. And he shows true courage more than any other time in the film to accept who he is and everything he's responsible for, or at least what he thinks he's responsible for. I'd actually argue that this movie puts forth the idea that who you are doesn't have to be tied to the things you've done or who you were before. Because Mufasa says, remember who you are, but Simba in the past, he was a rambunctious and overconfident kid, and then he was somebody who threw away his entire life to start over in a life of lazing about. In his actions and behavior, he was never who he was in the back section of the film. But he makes the decision to not be those things anymore and becomes a better version of himself that was there all along. It doesn't mean what we did in the past doesn't matter, but we get to choose who we are in every moment after this one with our actions. And Mufasa telling Simba to remember who you are is about, remember that you're my son and are supposed to be the king, but I think it's just as much about remember what is important to you, reflect on that, and let that guide your actions now. So yeah, really love Simba's arc in this movie. And I'm proud of myself for not making the same joke I did with Puss in Boots and the Aristocats. Aren't you proud of my willpower? But I did wind up calling Mufasa a dilf and Scar a duplicitous bitch. Frickin' Scar, though, he was really horrible. He said Mufasa had brawn, but he had brain, and he masterminded this plan to become king, but then couldn't lead the pride at all. There was a delicate balance in power in this place, and he just completely destroyed it. And then the way he talked to Simba after Mufasa died, blaming his death on this kid who he set up, and just digging at all the insecurities, and he's just so slimy and such a wonderful villain. Voiced by Jeremy Irons of all people, he seems to have a knack for that kind of thing from what I've seen of him. Timon and Pumbaa were kind of hilarious, very carefree, teaching Simba to eat bugs. Okay, how is Simba not completely malnourished? I hope after he returned to Pride Rock and inexplicably made everything grow back super fast, that he didn't just teach the rest of the Pride to also just eat bugs. But yeah, Timon's original plan was to have Simba protect him and Pumbaa because he's a freaking lion, but they just wanted their lives to be carefree. But when the time came and Simba needed their help, he didn't even have to ask. They just showed up and stuck up for their boy. They risked everything because they love Simba, and I love them for that. And there were a lot of incredibly iconic moments in this movie. Pinned again, Nala kicking Simba's butt over and over again was so fun to see. She probably could have taken Scar herself, but there's a hierarchical structure there. Simba has royal blood, etc., etc. And Rafiki realizing Simba's alive from just the fur being blown from so far away, that was really cool as well. And then showing Simba his reflection and Mufasa's presence there, all of it works just so well. Oh, and Rafiki's moment later with the Bruce Lee moves, excellent. The music was fantastic, of course. Hakuna Matata is such an upbeat song and quite a banger, but also sends a bit of a flippant message. Of course, the movie shows that it was the wrong approach, that Simba actually needed to accept responsibility, but it might go over some people's heads, especially if they're very young and haven't started to learn media literacy yet. It's my hope that when parents start having their kids watch movies, that they sit with them and talk with them afterwards and help them to better understand all of this. And The Circle of Life is a really beautiful song. It was kind of jarring to see a ton of animals the lions actually prey on bowing to them. Like, what the heck? You'll probably hunt us down later, but let me bow to you and your son first. Like, I get what Mufasa was saying, that eventually they'll die and become the grass that they eat, but eating grass isn't violent. I mean, it was an excellent song, though, just very funny imagery. I Just Can't Wait to Be King was also really great, but poor little Simba probably had no idea what he was singing about, because his father would need to die for Simba to be king, and he's just like, can't wait to have all this power over everybody, mwahaha. And I want to be clear that these little things I'm mentioning don't detract from the film for me, or from the songs, but it kind of adds another layer of enjoyment for me to just like point out the little details in this movie. Be Prepared is a great villain song, and the lyrics are inspired. Lyrics-wise, that's probably easily my favorite song. My teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared, just exquisite. And lastly, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Man, Nala and Simba still thought being married and whatnot was disgusting earlier in their lives, but what a perfect song to rediscover each other as adults and realize what those feelings have evolved into. So yeah, overall, excellent soundtrack, and all of the songs were written by Elton John. I had no idea, but that's such a cool detail to discover upon seeing the credits. I'm going to give this movie a 9.5, really wonderful messages about being true to yourself, not just doing the easy thing. My question for all of you is, how do we feel about The Lion King 2, or Lion King 1.5? Are they both worth watching? If so, which one first? I saw that the second one came out first and then they put another movie in between after the fact, and whenever this sort of thing happens, part of me wants to follow along chronologically, and the other part wants to go by release date, so let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps with the channel, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.